Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka strongly detests the narrative of a two-horse race. To the 68-year-old Ukambani political supremo, two-horse is a familiar term that often means someone somewhere loses out. For 2 elections in a row, Kalonzo backed one of the two horses, Raila Odinga, by settling for the position of running mate. But this time, he seems to be playing for, among other things, swapping places with the horses.
At 68, if I don't run for president, when will I run? And you guys are coming up, look at you.
But it is not the first time he has sworn by his age.
Now look at me, at 63 years of age. Why would I delay the decision to become president? Why?
In 2017, he convinced his supporters that he had learnt his lesson after the 2013 election and eventually offered his support to Odinga once more, that time with the rider that come 2022, Odinga would be off the table.
ODM was not supposed to field a candidate in 2022. You hear them arguing, oh, but that was meant, that assumed that we have already won. That was, no, what argument is that?
Naanza kutetemeka, naanza kubweka. Subiri bwana, mambo bado.
In June 2021, Kalonzo could not afford to repeat what he then saw as a mistake.
I would be the most stupid fellow on the earth to go and support the third time a presidential candidate, all right, without a measure of reciprocity.
Reciprocity, what would that entail? Musyoka has found a new shelter in the One Kenya Alliance, working with KANU's Gideon Moi, NARC Kenya's Martha Karua, and Cyrus Jirongo of UDP. But they have been talking.
We are talking to them. We are talking to everybody. But I can clearly, without any fear of contradiction, tell you, even those talks have not begun.
At his Ukambani backyard, 3 governors have already endorsed ODM's Raila Odinga for the top seat and have been pushing Kalonzo to embrace Azimio la Umoja. Musyoka, now caught in between, managing the expectations of his supporters, those of One Kenya Alliance, and the political reality of the 2022 presidential election.
Kila mtu anajua sasa that Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is not somebody to ignore. You are not going to take us to Azimio by force. You will not. No. No!
When recently Musyoka was cited in a meeting with Odinga, suspicion was rife that something was in the works. But Kalonzo once again pressed the waiting game button.
Ni support safari hii. Kama ni support twende kwa debe. Si namna hiyo. Kwa Kenya ni yetu sisi wa pamoja.
Musyoka commands substantive influence in Ukambani region, which according to latest numbers from IBC has over 1.6 million registered voters. It is a sizable vote that neither horse Raila Odinga or William Ruto can afford to ignore. Calculating to keep the chase interesting, Kalonzo continues to keep his cards close to his chest, save for an occasional hint here and there.
Kenya Kwanza, has it been registered? Or you talk about Kenya Kwisha? Now they'll be dealt with by the buffalo soldier.
Recent opinion polls show Kalonzo trailing both Ruto and Odinga. Should One Kenya Alliance choose to work with Azimio la Umoja, there are serious questions they must find answers for. Odinga's Azimio la Umoja brings together ODM and the Jubilee Party. President Kenyatta of Jubilee has already endorsed Odinga for the top seat, with Jubilee said to be keen on producing Odinga's running mate. But Kalonzo appears keen to add the spin to the fun.
And in particular, I've made it clear, we are talking to President Uhuru Kenyatta. You may be thinking he's going away, but he's busy strengthening Jubilee. Okay? I need his vote. And everybody else might need his vote.
Should Kalonzo agree to work with Raila through Kenyatta, what position shall he get? What shall he tell his supporters after playing hard to get for several weeks?
Wanasema Kalonzo na Gideon Moi, mutake musitaki, lazima muingie Azimio. Ni watu gani hapa? Hii Azimio kwanza Azimia.
Less than 5 days later, another hint.
And if I heard correctly, because I've not followed very closely what Azimio have been saying, it looks like we are singing the same language of national unity.
He is keeping the country guessing, but some of his One Kenya Alliance partners have made clear their intentions.
And then the media will come up with amazing headlines. The indecisive kingmaker. Why is it that they are, wananiangalia tu mimi peke yangu? Siwaanze na Gideon Moi, waangalie Cyrus Jirongo, waangalie Martha Karua. What are you in a hurry to do? This time round, we will get this equation right.
And so the Buffalo Soldier sings along to the tune, "He is not Dreadlock Rasta, but Kalonzo Soldier's on, fighting for survival in the heart of Kenya's politics." Sam Gitoko, Citizen TV, Nairobi.
Thank you.